Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is for you, good day. Welcome to the Sunday Chill and Chat stream where I'm joined today with Mystic Rin.
Hello.
And she's the only one that showed up so far. Everybody else is having computer problems, or they're just, having in real life problems, or they're having I'm still in bed problems. Cilia.
Silly, I feel like.
Yeah, I talked to her this morning, but her bed is just way too enticing.
Well, I don't blame her, because if it wasn't for the fact that I had to pee this morning, I would have stayed in bed until 3 p.m.
I could relate.
Yeah.
There's been times when I've woken up and I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's like, is it really worth it? I mean, I could just wash my sheets.
Yeah, but then, oh no, laying in something wet is not comfortable at all.
Yeah, but you're warm for a few seconds before that, and that feels nice, right?
A few seconds versus... It's gonna smell, Coco, just don't.
I mean, I haven't yet. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, the thought runs through my head. I mean, I'm sleep deprived, so I'm gonna have weird thoughts in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, earlier today, Ren said she's going to attend another D&D game in real life.
Yeah.
And she needs help making a level 6 barbarian fire genocide. Ganassi. I don't know why I said genocide.
Yeah. In Dutch, the literal way to pronounce it would be Genossi. And that just sounds like nasi, and that sounds like Chinese food, and that makes me hungry, so...
Well, I'm currently eating breakfast. A toast and a protein drink. Okay, so... Rin, tell us about your character.
Okay, well, his name is Ember. His alignment is neutral good. He's a barbarian. He was a pirate, and basically his personality trait is, my language is as foul as an obuugsness. The thing that's most important to him is respect. His bonds are that he will always remember his first ship, and his flaw is that his pride will lead to his destruction, probably. So he's kind of prideful. He's like, can I say man whore? I'm gonna say man whore.
He's promiscuous.
He's promiscuous. He's a furry little shit, but he's not that smart. He's smart enough to know who to pick a fight with, but that's basically where that ends.
Like anything smaller than me.
Yeah, I mean, he's not that tall. I mean, let me see. Background? How tall is he? Oh no, he is tall. He's 6 feet.
Oh, well, a lot of women believe that's the average height of a man. Or the minimum requirement for a man.
Well...
Like 6 foot and then Yoda size.
Well, in my country, the average height is 6'1".
Well, yeah, you do live in Giant Town.
I live in Giant Town. I mean, my father is taller than me, my mother is taller than me, all my cousins are taller than me. I'm the second shortest person, not including children, in my family.
Now that I think about it, like in my family, my brothers and I, we're the tallest ones. Like I'm 5'10". Like Dracon and Azarus, they're 5'11", and we are the tallest in our family. Like our family, our average height like 5'7". We have like my own dad, he's like 5'6".
He's like me.
We have no idea why the three of us came out so tall.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, my father's not that tall, but then my brother is also like 6'1", and Cranky being 6'1", he's the shortest one of his family. Like, we grow tall here.
I wonder, like, do you have a lot of a fast food diets over there? Because now that I think about it, I did kind of grow up at McDonald's, and I think they put like weird hormones in their burgers.
Well, I only found out yesterday that Americans put boracic acid in their chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Are you nuts? Are you absolutely bonkers?
Hey, it wasn't my choice, okay?
It's basically barf. Barf in your chocolate. It's disgusting. I will pray for you.
I mean, if it saves the corporation some pennies, they'll do it.
Yeah, it's weird. Cranky told me that yesterday, and I almost threw up at the thought.
Well, anyway, Enough about the horrible American diet and how they're making me genetically taller than my family for some reason.
Yeah.
You're going to be levels. Okay, now I am curious. You did say your barbarian is a neutral good and was a
Yeah.
pirate. Now,
Yeah.
pirates generally are not good, seeing as how they're, just stealing and thieves, killers, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
he's more like
you
he was
were
more
a
like
pirate, so
Robin
what's the
Hood.
backstory? I'm really curious what your backstory is here.
Well, as a little kid, I mean, no tragic backstory for once. Like, he was just like laying around in his village, and he saw all these boats at the docks, and his mom said, "Don't go near the boat," and he just kind of became a stowaway on a ship, and the ship got taken over by pirates, and the captain was like, "Oh, little cute thingy. It's so cute. You can help in the kitchen." They plonked him in the kitchen, and then, he got around the ship a lot, helped here and there, kind of made his way, got friends with everybody. They taught him everything he needed to know, and for like 10 years or something, he was working everywhere, got taught everything. And after a while, he climbed up the ranks, because, pirates do tend to die. So there's lots of opportunity for promotion there. So he got like all the way up to like first lieutenant, which is like 1 or 2 steps below captain, in the pirate world at least. And he loved being on the water. He loved helping, but being a pirate, you kind of have to be strong and be a good fighter. And he found out that he was really good at it, and he did have some anger issues because he kind of got raised by pirates. I mean, they don't have anger management. They don't have therapists next to the galley. Like, he had a lot of puffed up anger. Parents were a bit controlling, and that's how you get. He's like a little hothead. But also, being stuck on a ship for that long with the same fucking people, every time he sees somebody new, he's like, "I'm gonna get in your pants," which I think is very funny.
Now,
Complete opposite of me. Just letting that out.
all right, this sounds like a wish fulfillment fantasy of yours.
It kind of. I always wanted to be a pirate growing up, and Ember is my way to live that dream.
Now I'm curious. Like, where does the good part of the alignment show up?
Well, he will never attack someone who is unarmed. He will always give everybody an equal fighting chance. If you do something evil out of desperation, he will probably try to see your side of it. Like, he basically just, if you're defenseless and helpless, he will not attack you. Only if you pose a threat or attack him, he will attack. And if he can do something to help somebody else, like the crew did for him, he will try and do that. So that's why he's still in the good alignment.
Now, like the entire the sense of honor you gave him, always wants a fair fight. That actually leans towards lawful.
So should lawful good be then?
Lawful doesn't really make sense for a pirate, though. It's like, I think it's fine for keeping him at neutral, seeing as how I would assume that he tends to break a lot of laws, but he still has a certain code of honor.
Yeah.
So I guess that could balance him out. The good part, though, do you still just who do you attack? Like, you were a pirate. I don't know if you still are.
He's not a pirate anymore now.
Okay, so why is he not a pirate anymore? Like, remember, you're level 6, so you have 6 levels worth of adventures to fill in here.
Yeah, no. He stopped being a pirate because the first ship he was on got taken by, I don't know, law enforcement or something. I don't know what this world is. And he did try to get back on ships and everything, but with the increased presence of, navies and everything, kind of got more difficult to keep up what he was doing, because he didn't want to be a pirate just to pillage and plunder. He wanted the adventure, he wanted to do stuff, he wanted to go on quests. And when the Navy was making it difficult for him, he tried his luck on land and found his way into a party and doing all kinds of quests, and he tried to hone his skills on land a bit more, trying to walk in a straight line being one of them. because his sea legs are still very much prominent in his walking. He sways a bit. And, well, when questing, he found a corpus he really liked. And I think that's why he stayed on land for a while, with the option of going back to sea being open. That's what I thought in my head, at least.
Okay, so he really likes his freedom. He wants to go.
Yeah.
And he likes his freedom, and he has a sense of adventure.
Yeah, and he likes to go where the wind blows. Like.
So, and he was a
the wind
pirate
tells him-
more out of, not so much that he wanted to plunder and steal, but because he liked the adventure in life.
Yeah, he liked to be free. He wanted to have adventures and just see the world. And he saw everything on the sea, and now he wanted to try to see everything on land.
All right, so sounds great. I love it. Now, would you like me to tell you what the path of the Storm Herald Barbarian gets?
Yeah.
Okay. At level 3, you get the Storm Auras.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just going to read the entire paragraphs here. Starting at level 3, you emanate a stormy, magical aura while you rage. The aura extends 10 feet from you in every direction, but not through cover. Your aura has an effect that activates when you enter your rage, and you can activate the effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action. You can choose Desert, Sea, or Tundra. Your aura's effect depends on the chosen environment, and your auras receive a saving throw. The DC is going to be 8, plus your proficiency bonus, plus your constitution modifier.
Okay.
So, since you're a barbarian, you should probably have a high constitution anyway.
Yeah, I had a 16.
Okay, so that's going to be a plus 3. Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, here's the effects. At level 3, with Desert, when this effect is activated, all other creatures in your aura take 2 fire damage each. The damage increases when you reach certain levels in this class, increasing to 3 at level 5, 4 at level 10, and 5 at 15, and 6 at 20.
Yeah.
So, an area effect fire damage spell.
Nice. And I'm gonna say, so I have a produce flame spell that I can yeet at someone.
Yeah, so, like when you rage, you pretty much just set, well, I want to say set everything on fire, but you make everything really hot around you that take fire damage, and every turn you have to use your bonus action to inflict that fire damage.
That's not.
So it's really good when you're surrounded. Now, here's the Sea aura. When this effect is activated, you can choose one other creature you can see in your aura. That target must make a dexterity saving throw. The target takes 1d6 lightning damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. And the damage increases as your level increases. Like 2d6 at level 10, 3d6 at 15, 4d6 at 20. So this seems to be better like when you're fighting one-on-one. You just call down lightning on people. And Tundra. When you activate this, each creature of your choice in the aura gains 2 temporary hit points, as icy spirits annul it to suffering. The temporary hit points increases when you reach certain levels, 3 at level 5, 4 at 10, 5 at 15, and 6 at 20. So Tundra seems to be the party buff one. And at level 6, this is what you get, since you're going to be level 6. 6, the storm grants you benefits, blah 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 blah. Okay, 6, the desert one. You get resistance to fire damage, which you already have. I think you already have resistance to fire damage, right?
Yeah.
So, it's up to your DM if you could get double resistance doing this. And you don't suffer the effects of extreme heat. Moreover, as an action, you can touch a flammable object that isn't being worn or carried by anyone else and set it on fire. With the sea, you gain resistance to lightning damage, and you can breathe underwater, and you gain a swimming speed of 30. And with Tundra, you gain resistance to cold damage. You don't suffer the effects of extreme cold. And as an action, when you touch water, you can touch water and turn it a 5-foot cube into ice, which melts after 1 minute.
Damn.
The action fails if a creature is in the cube, so you can't freeze people inside this ice cube.
Oh, too bad.
But you can sort of become Jesus and start walking on water. If you just keep freezing it in
that
ice.
would be cool.
And then like the next abilities you get is at level 10, but I don't know how long your game's gonna go.
I don't know. He said to make it level 6.
Okay, so that's what you get with the Path of the Storm Herald. This book also has the Path of the Ancestral Guardians.
Okay.
It pretty much lets you like summon your ancestor spirits to help you fight.
Okay.
So I don't know if that makes sense for your pirate, but that's an option. There's also Path of the Zealot. If you're like a very religious barbarian, you pretty much gain powers from a god. And like God helps you fight. Wow, you actually get
really good with this.
you can actually get the Raise Dead spell doing this.
Oh.
At third
No,
level,
I
your
don't
soul
have
marks
to
you as
get
for endless battle. If a spell such as Raise Dead, oh, okay, you don't get Raise Dead. Here we go. If a spell such as Raise Dead has the sole effect of restoring you to life, the caster doesn't need material components to oh, so clerics don't need to use diamonds to bring you back to life. They just do it.
That's kind of convenient.
And if you fail a saving throw while you're raging, you can re-roll it, but you must use a new roll. Okay. Path of the Zealot seems kind of boring, actually.
Okay. I'm gonna find an E12 around here.
So that's the 3 that are in this book. There's probably more in the other books.
Yeah.
Like, do you want me to go looking for them, or do you know what you want right
No,
now?
I think I want the one with the cold resistant.
The Storm Herald?
Yeah. Okay, this is D12.
Okay, let's see if I could find the Storm Herald online so I can just link it to you. So you can just like copy and paste all this stuff. Alright, wow, okay. Got the link right here. I will DM it to you.
Okay.
Wow, it's been a while since I sent you a DM.
Yeah.
It's been 5 months. I'm just scrolling up at okay, yeah, man, I love your art. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture of fuck, what was the name of my butler character?
Oh, I have no idea.
It's been so long since we played Caramel's campaign. I forgot his name. Was it William?
Okay.
Sullivan. His name's Sullivan.
Sullivan, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just rolled for my hit points.
Now, is your Dungeon Master letting you roll, or do they want to be there when you roll? Yes,
He
there's
said
the
to make
average.
it.
Wait, I'm sorry, go on.
He said to make it myself. And he's at work right now. He's not responding to me.
Okay, because you could either take the average or roll. Usually DMs, when you roll it, they want to be present when you roll, so they know you're not lying on your rolls. But otherwise, if you just take the average, there's no need for the DM to be there.
Okay, what is the average?
For Barbarian, there'll be 7. Every level you get 7 hit points, plus your Constitution bonus. So since your Con bonus is plus 3, you get 10 hit points per level.
I'm taking the average then.
Okay, so let's see. You start off at 15 hit points, so you get 50 more hit points, so you should have 65.
65 at level 6.
Now you do
Current
get 1
hit.
feat. Do you know what feat you're gonna take?
No, not yet.
What kind of weapon are you using?
I have a lance, a hand axe, and a whip.
A lance. That's an interesting weapon for a pirate.
Yeah.
Do you know how lances work in this game?
What?
Like, at least in my games, you never use a lance, so I just want to verify you know how to use a lance in this game.
It's stabby stab.
Yeah, there's a little bit more to it. There are some special rules involving a lance. Like, if you're charging an enemy, you could hit them, I think, like, 10 or 15? Well, you could hit them at range, but you can't use a lance effectively if an enemy is within 5 feet of you. So if they're right next to you,
That's why I have the hand axe as well.
yeah. But like lances, they're pretty much mainly for charging. Like if you're not
I thought
charging,
it would be nice for rage. You know, when you're rage charging with the lance, like I'm a force to be fucking reckoned with.
oh yeah, totally. Like if you're on a horse and you're raging with a lance, that first attack is gonna do a lot of damage. But if you just want like a range, like a long weapon, another option would be to take like a halberd, like a polearm. Like they have a range of 10, and they don't have any penalties, but they don't get a charge bonus.
No, I'm gonna stick with the lance because it's kind of funny.
All right, no, sounds good. I'm trying to think like what kind of feats will really work out for your character. I don't have my player handbook.
Where are the feats again? In this book. Are they in this book?
There. Yeah, wait. In the player handbook, yeah. Or is it in the?
Page 165.
Now here's the thing. Like they added a lot more feats since that book, so there's a lot more to it. So let's see. Oh wait, there's an actual feat called Charger.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
As part of your dash action, you can make a melee attack with a +5 bonus if you move at least 10 feet before. Let's see. I'm trying to see like what kind of really works out with pirates. Like Fire Ganassi Pirate.
Yeah.
If you want even more hit points, you could take Durable.
Oh, there.
Actually, nah.
No.
Yeah. Durable's kind of boring. Like, Great Weapon Master is a really, really good one. But that's only if you're using, like, heavy weapons.
Yeah, he's not doing that.
Yeah. Like, what Great Weapon Master... Because this is what I was going to do for Kragmar. He's going to take Great Weapon Master, which you get an option. You could take a 5-point penalty in your attack roll, but if you hit, you deal an extra 10 points of damage. Let's see. Probably not going to be wearing much armor.
No.
What's it? Lucky, that's like not many people use Lucky.
Yeah.
Mainly because they keep forgetting they have it, but Lucky is incredibly useful. Like 3 times a day, or 3 times per long rest, you could just make a reroll.
I'm gonna pick Lucky, I think, because everything else is like not something that I would see him do. Besides, maybe wait, what was it? Charger. Besides that one, I think Lucky might be really handy.
Yeah, you just force a you could give yourself advantage 3 times a long rest. Oh, Tough.
Yeah.
That's the one that gives you extra hit points.
Yeah, but I already have pretty high hit points at the moment. Okay, beat Lucky. 3 luck points. Rest. I can't pray today.
Let's see, I'm looking up the Fire Ganassi. What kind of special abilities do you have with Fire Ganassi? Okay, +2 to your Constitution. Alignment leans towards neutral, medium size, walk speed 30. Wait, did I miss something?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lucky.
Oh, yeah, you speak Common and Primordial.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, the page I brought up doesn't... Oh, you know, that's just basic. Okay. Here we go. Okay, you get dark vision, 60 feet, fire resistance, and the produce flame cantrip, and the burning hands spell at level 3. Okay, so you can cast that as a first level spell. Constitution is a spell casting ability. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
See, for Barbarian, you get Rage and Unarmored Defense. And you know how Unarmored Defense works, right?
No.
As long as you're not wearing armor, you get to add your Constitution bonus to your armor class.
Okay, my Constitution bonus was 3, right?
Yep. Do you have a Dexterity bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and you're not wearing any armor?
No.
So add both your Dex and your Constitution bonus together and add that to your armor class.
Okay. When you level up, do the core stats change or no?
Every time you get an option to take a feat, you could either take a feat or give yourself 2 points to one of your core stats. Or 1 point to 2 core stats. What was that?
At what level? At what level can you get a feat?
At level 4, you get a feat. So if you don't want to take Lucky, you can instead get 2 points to your core stats.
Okay. And when you get another one?
Let's see. Because I know with Fighter, they get it more often. I think for everybody else, it's like level 4, 8, 12, 16, or 20.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm double checking. Yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16, and well, 19 or 20. But like I said, if you don't want to take a feat, you could always get 2 extra ability score points. So you could get rid of Lucky and you could pump up your Constitution to 18 if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could, couldn't I? But what would that benefit be?
You get a +4 to your Constitution bonus, which means you get 4 extra hit points per level. So you get 6 more hit points right now. So your hit points would be 71, and it also increases your armor class by 1 with the unarmored defense. So what's your Dex bonus right now?
1.
Okay, so right now you'll get a +4 to your armor, so your armor class would be 14 when you're not wearing armor. If you were to pump up your Constitution to 18, get that extra 1 point bonus, your armor class would be 15, and you'll have 71 hit points. And when you rage, you take half damage.
Okay. I'm gonna keep Lucky, I think. Because, I mean, 65 hit points is kind of a lot.
True,
Okay.
yeah, no, that is a lot of hit points. You don't have much armor, like you have like average armor. You can wield a shield, and the shield does not get rid of your unarmored defense.
Yeah, I did read that.
Okay, so if you wanted extra armor, you know, just grab a shield, you get +2 to your armor. But you are limited to just one-handed weapons at that point, including the lance. The lance can be used with one hand as long as you're charging, but once the charge is over, you're gonna have to like drop that lance and pull out your hand axes.
Yeah.
Okay, and you know how rage works, right?
I can just say, I want to rage, please, and then just go ballistic.
Okay, there is a little bit more to it.
Okay, I figured you were gonna explain it to me.
Alright, so you gotta use a bonus action to activate your rage. Okay, and when you rage, you have advantage on all strength checks and saving throws. When you make a melee attack that uses your strength, you get a +2 damage bonus on the damage die, but that actually goes up based on your level. At your level,
I'm level 6 now.
Yeah, it's still going to be a +2. It doesn't go up until you get to level 9. So,
Okay.
while you're raging, all strength attacks, you get 2 extra damage.
Mhm.
You get resistance to blunt, pierce, and slash damage. This does not apply to magic attacks, though.
Blunt, pierce, and
Slash.
slash. Mhm.
Okay, if you are able to cast spells, you can't cast them or concentrate on them while raging, so you won't be able to use your Produce Flame or Burning Hands.
Okay.
Your rage lasts for 1 minute. It ends early if you're knocked out,
Mhm.
or you could choose to deactivate it. It
Yeah.
also ends if there aren't any hostile creatures around you to attack.
Mhm.
Let's see, if your turn ends and you haven't attacked... No, wait, I'm sorry. If your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then, it deactivates. So you need to be actively fighting.
Mhm.
And you could also choose to end your rage as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Let's see, and there's a certain number of times you can do this. Let's see. Once you have raged the maximum number of times, the barbarian... Okay, what's your maximum number of times? At level 6, you get 4 rages.
Mhm.
You don't get another new rage until level 12.
Okay.
So, and remember, your special, like, aura effects only happen while you're raging.
Mhm. Jesus Christ.
Alright. So, if I'm going too fast, let me know.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck to write this all down.
Do you have a printer?
No.
Okay, do you have an extra sheet of paper? Like, just a blank sheet of paper?
I have a notebook next to me, and the pre-made sheet that Cranky gave me, which only has 1 page and no background.
Okay,
So I just have a little notebook. I'm writing everything down.
Okay,
and-
so I recommend you write these rules down in that notebook.
Yeah, I am gonna do that. I'm just, taking notes now. I'm gonna try and write it in a handwriting that's readable for me later. Dice back, though. You know,
Okay, let me know when you're ready to move on.
okay, I'm just gonna. We have a new pick. I'm gonna get a better pen. Hold on.
Do I have the music turned on right now? Yep, I had Code Silver playing in the background.
What?
I just wanted to make sure I had Code Silver playing in the background, so it didn't get too quiet.
Okay. No, you still have things playing in the background. Okay.
Let me show this screen so everybody sees what I'm looking at. Right, I wish I could just like copy and paste this and put it into your notebook for you.
Yeah, I really wish that as well. My arm is already dying, and I wrote like 5 sentences.
Oh wait. I assume you're gonna bring your phone, right?
Yeah, I am. I was thinking about bringing my iPad as well, but I don't know what everybody else is bringing, so I'm
Alright.
just gonna bring everything.
Just in case, I just sent you a link. I DM'd it to you on the Discord on Discord. That's where I'm getting this information from. So
Okay.
when you go to your game, make sure you have this page open in your iPad and stuff, so you just have a quick reference you could go to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna bring my book as well, and
Oh yeah, I'll still recommend having multiple sources in case your phone dies or whatever, or something happens and you just can't find it. You have quick
Yeah.
references, or even card. Like if you have a note cards, that could help out too.
yeah. I'm just writing everything down, like all the feats together and all the traits and features and shit. I'm gonna write down rage. Bonus action.
Rage, bonus action, 4 times per long rest.
4 times.
Yep. Advantage, strength checks, and saving throws.
Wait, what?
You get advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
On strength. Strength and
Yeah, strength checks and saving throws. Now, these are strength saving throws, which doesn't really happen very often.
yeah. Saving throws, got that. The systems to blunt.
Pierce and slash. Plus 2 damage on strength attacks.
Plus 2.
Now this is something a lot of barbarians forget that they could do. Just add that extra damage to their strength attacks. I see it happen a lot.
Well, like, what would be a strength attack, though? Like,
And any weapons that are based off of strength. Like your lance is based... Yeah, like you know how some weapons get bonus damage to with dexterity, like rapiers? Others get damage to strength?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just the strength ones. So your lance
Okay,
and your hand
so-
axes are strength weapons.
And whip?
Whip, I think a whip is a
Finesse,
dexterity.
right?
No, whip is a dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay. I'm just gonna write that down on there. I didn't know what kind of damage whip was, so I just wrote down kinky.
Okay, no, it's not kinky damage.
I think that would be appreciated if I said it like that.
Okay, I'm looking up whip for you because I think it's like 1d4 damage, but has a range of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
1d4.
Actually, it's a finesse weapon,
Finesse.
which means you can use either your strength or your dexterity.
Strength it is.
1d4 slashing damage, reach, finesse.
Okay, I just wrote another page and I lost it. Jesus Christ. So stupid. Or did I just think I wrote it down? That's also possible. Whatever.
That happens to me.
I'm...
Sometimes I dream I did something and then I wake up and it's like, why isn't this done?
Okay. I just want to write down the... Ha. I get to choose. I think I want to go with the one you said, with the first one.
With the Storm
Like
Herald?
when I read... Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, path of the Storm Herald.
hair... Roll? Okay. I need to DM it to me. Hey, I wrote that correctly. I'm so proud of myself right now.
I would definitely get that wrong if I wasn't looking at it right now.
I don't know how I did it, but I spelled it correctly.
I would have totally put an extra letter in it by accident.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready to move on. Oh, you also put that your rage lasts for 1 minute, right?
I did put that in, yeah.
Okay. On armor defense, you add your constitution and dexterity to your armor if you're not wearing armor.
Yeah, I did that, so that makes my armor 15.
Oh, 14. Because you have 1 dex, 3 constitution, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, 14.
yeah, 14. You get danger sense. It's kind of like a spidey sense. So what it does is, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as a trap or a spell. But you need to be able to see it. So if you're blinded, deafened, or if it's like coming up behind you, like you're not... Wait. No, wait, you can't see. It's just that you can see. It doesn't see that you must see. So even if it's coming up behind you, this should still work, as long as you're not blinded. Or deafened.
Hmm.
So advantage on dexterity, saving throws, and effects that you can see.
Okay. Fire damage. Hmm. 3 fire damage because I'm level 6.
Let me know when you're ready for the next one.
Fire.
Are you still writing down the danger sense?
Yeah. No, not even that. I'm still working on the hero.
Oh, yeah, we could do the hero like after we get your, because we're still working on your level 2 abilities. You still got one more level 2 ability.
Okay, did it? I got space.
All right. Because you got reckless attack. Something else barbarians always forget to get.
Okay.
So reckless attack. Now starting level 2, you throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. You make your first attack on your turn. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength, but attack rolls against you have advantage until the next turn. So you give yourself advantage on an attack, but all enemies attacking you also get advantage.
Okay, so then for myself.
Yep. Reckless attack. Give yourself advantage on strength attacks. Enemies get advantage against you.
Okay, got it.
Now,
Danger sense.
Yep, danger sense. Advantage on dexterity saving throws that you can see.
Okay, got it.
Alright, now we got your paths. But you already got that written down, right, then?
Yeah, I got the Paw Storm Herald, magical aura 10 feet, not true cover, desert, creatures in aura take 3 fire damage, on the level up. I'm also resistant to fire, and as an action, I can set shit on fire if it's flammable, and I'm holding it.
Yeah. Now that was for the desert.
Yeah, I picked desert.
Okay, but you still get access to the sea and tundra.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so every time you raid, you get to pick one.
Well, I didn't know this.
Okay, let me double check. Let's see. Because I'm pretty sure you just pick. When you furiated by okay, Storm Heralds are typically champions like other Storm Heralds own their craft and lodges. Okay. Starting level 3, you can emanate your aura has an effect activates when you enter a raid. You can activate the effect. Choose that's your aura's effects depends on the chosen environment.
Environment choice when you gain a level in this class. So you have to pick one, and then you can change it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I made a mistake. Every level you have to pick one.
Yeah, I picked desert.
Okay. Alright, you're all good then. So, let's see. You already get your feet. Okay, you get, at level 5, you got extra attack. So, every time you attack, you can make 2 attacks.
Do you see that? Extra attack, never mind. Extra attack. Level 5 feet?
Oh, that's a level 5 ability.
Yeah.
There's a car going on outside? Okay.
You can attack twice. Whenever you take the And what do they mean with attack action?
So
Like if I
yeah,
do
when
something like
when you say
dash
like
on-
I'm going to attack, that's you taking your attack action. They're just being very specific with their wording here, so people can't try to manipulate the rules.
yeah.
Because people like me will totally do that. I'll be the guy that's saying like, well, technically it says this, so I should be able to do this. Alright, next you get
Okay.
fast movement.
Yeah, I already added that.
Excellent.
That's it, I think.
Yep. You get something to level 7, but that really depends on how your game goes. Hopefully your character survives.
I hope so as well. I would be really, really sad if Ember dies.
Oh, you already picked your skills, right? Your animal handling, athletics, intimidation, that stuff.
I already had those, yeah. I have athletics, perception, and intimidation.
And what about the ones you get for being a pirate? Like you picked a
I get
pirate
one?
background, that should give you 2 extra skills to be proficient in.
Okay, how many skills should I have? Because I have 3 at the moment.
Okay, so you got the 2 from being a barbarian, right? Intimidation, perception, and then you got the 1 for being a fire genasi.
Yeah.
Fire genasi.
Athletics.
Let's see. Wait, what does fire genasi get?
Well, it was athletics and perception, but I already had perception, so that's why I only have 3.
Let's see. I don't think you get extra skill for being a genasi.
How do I get? I think that I picked athletics as a pirate. I think.
Okay, wait. Let me look it up. Let's see. Pirate background.
Do I have money? I don't remember if I have money. Inventory. I have 20 gold pieces. That's not a lot. What else do I have?
Let's see. A pirate background. This is like off the sailor background, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pirate is a variant of it. Okay, so as a pirate, you get athletics and perception. Those are the 2 you get for being a pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get to pick 2 more, and you already picked intimidation. Hey, Cranky.
Yeah.
And you get to pick 1 more. Either animal handling, athletics, nature, or survival.
I'm gonna go with survival. Nope. Wait.
Sounds
What was
good?
the other one? Nature.
Yeah, animal handling, athletics, nature, survival.
But I'm not smart, so it doesn't really matter.
How you doing today, Cranky?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, pretty good. Hanged out with the Ren over the weekend, so
I heard like Ren's presence busted your computer.
Yeah.
I started off my PC and I got a screen that was like, what the fuck is this? I've never seen this before. So I had to restart it multiple times and eventually it was just stuck on the loading screen. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it sit here. And that took a better part of an hour.
Well, I'm glad it's working now. Oh, Ren, you also
Fingers crossed that it keeps working.
Ren, you also get 2 tool proficiencies.
Oh, I have navigator tool
Mm-hmm. And you
water
get
vehicles.
1 water-based vehicle. So you get to pick 1 water-based vehicle.
Boat.
Yeah, well, a boat is like this. There's a lot of things involved in a boat.
Yeah.
There are, yeah, how many water vehicles are there in D&D?
Let me bring up the list.
The water vehicles. Mounts and vehicles.
Let's see, water vehicles.
You have a galley, keyboat, longboat, rowboat, sailing boat, and warship.
Correct. So, I assume you want something bigger than a rowboat, Ren.
Yeah.
Maybe a long ship.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. That's gonna put you back 10,000 gold.
I mean, I don't have to have it.
Well, it doesn't have
but
to
I
be
have to know how
hers.
to-
I mean, it doesn't have to be theirs. I mean, Ren is a pirate. They could just take their boat. Well, but of course, their character is also neutral good, so it's like Don't worry, we're stealing this boat for charity. It's going to a good cause.
We will bring it back. We try.
Eventually.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Alright, and I think your character is done, Ren.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check if I need to ask something.
Did your Dungeon Master give you like a certain amount of money to buy equipment? Because you're level 6, you should have some pretty decent equipment.
I
At
don't.
level 6 you should have the proper equipment, yeah.
Like, at least one magical item.
I don't have anything, so.
Well, maybe your Dungeon Master will figure that out once your group gets together. You have a little session 0.
Or it can be that literally the reason they found you is basically because you're broke.
Yeah, I just asked him if I can buy shit. And I told him what path I'm playing, and so far he's fine with it.
And now you're reaching out your arm with the little sign that says money, please.
Basically.
Now, Ren, you said you have, what kind of axes do you have? Is it?
Just 2 of them.
Yeah, but wait, but what kind? Is it a hand axe or a battle axe?
Hand axe, 2.
I would recommend a battle axe.
Because aren't hand axes more for like throwing?
Well, you could use them for throwing or melee. And welcome Nightingale to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Things are going well. But battle axes do more damage. Like hand axes deal 1d6 damage, I believe. Is it 1d6 or 1d4? Regardless, battle axes deal 1d8. And you
1d6.
can,
Okay.
yeah, and a battle axe you could choose to wield it in 2 hands to do 1d10. So,
Okay, a hand axe is 1d6, and a battle axe is 1d10. Oh no, it's 1d8, but
yeah, it's 1d8, but if you wield it in 2
versatile.
hands, it'll be 1d10.
1d10. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would recommend the battle axe. Like, even if you just use it in 1 hand, it's going to deal more damage than a hand axe.
He said you're gonna get the shit that a standard barbarian also has. But that's level 1 and level 6.
Well, your Dungeon Master said that you could buy your equipment, right?
Yeah.
Like, a battle
But I
axe
don't have
isn't that expensive.
Okay.
Just ask him if you get more money than you would get usually because you're higher level.
Yeah, he's still working, so he's not responding all that fast.
Meanwhile, yesterday he could not shut the fuck up.
Yeah. But that was after work.
Yeah.
Oh, Nightingale
we
just
all
pointed out,
hang
like, huh, I forgot to update my my OBS. It's like I still have the old D Live link up there.
Oh, that's not smart.
What do you mean the old deal?
Well, you know how I'm trying to gradually move over to Glamesh
Yeah.
and advertise Glamesh? It's like, well, I updated most things to Glamesh except for the D&D page. It still has my D Live link up there. Oh, sorry. Let's mess around the screens a little bit. So I need to change that real quick. Thanks for pointing that out, Nightingale. I completely missed that.
Thank you. Wherever you may be.
Another Nightingale.
I don't know that person.
There's a fairy tale about a nightingale.
Nightingales are birds, I believe.
Yeah, but there's the Chinese nightingale. It's a bedtime story from the Brothers Grimm.
Tell us that story. I'm not familiar with it.
It's something about a Chinese emperor who was gifted,
Is this about the little mechanical bird?
Yeah, the little mechanical nightingale that would sing for him, and he loved it so much. But then one day it broke down, it wouldn't sing anymore, and then he got really sad and he was dying. And then when he was dying, a real nightingale showed up at his window and tossed away all the evil spirits that were making him sick, and sang his song for him while he passed away peacefully in his sleep. Oh, Okay, he says I can buy anything that matches my level. Like,
Yeah,
he's
I-
asking me to find a great axe. I'm like, just a better axe.
Well, great axe is a two-handed axe, and it doesn't sound like you want two-handed stuff.
Okay, anything. You can buy anything of level 6.
Yeah,
Hey, Goku, do you know some low level mythical items?
like uncommon items. Well, like I think. Well, you could get a +1 battle axe. I don't know if your dungeon master will like that. That's like 200 gold pieces worth, but at your level, I think that's fine.
He did say, it was like, do you want a great axe or a hammer?
Okay, yeah, there's nothing magical about that. A great axe is just a two-handed axe. A great hammer is just a two-handed hammer. So it sounds like it doesn't want you to have any magical stuff, but a battle axe, that's basic gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can start off
He
at
said
level
that's
1 with a
fine.
battle axe.
Yeah.
Ask him if you can have an arrow of total destruction.
What the what now?
Wait, yeah, I missed that. Arrow of what now?
An arrow of total destruction.
I don't know the Dungeon Master, but I'm going to be pretty sure it's going to be a hard no on that.
You know, Goku, that one arrow that is designed by an engineer that actually puts a portable hole into a bag of holding on impact?
Yeah. That's. Yeah, I'm gonna armchair DM here and say no. No, you cannot do that.
I mean, I don't think Windows is gonna be okay with how to use Windows.
Ah,
I mean, I can pull some shit with him because you know, he's my friend. But you know, there's only so
Yep.
much I can get away with.
Well, that's right. You're a friend. Don't ruin his game.
I won't. I'm not. I'm not. Those who shall not be named.
Nightingale. Right now, we're helping Mystic Rin create her character. It's this specifically isn't a character sheet, but it is the guide for barbarians. Mystic Rin is creating her barbarian character for a friend's D&D campaign that Cranky is trying to ruin by putting an arrow of mystical destruction in there.
it's not ruin, it is just creating chaos.
No, Cranky. No. Bad.
Yes, Cranky.
Bad, Cranky.
Yes, yes.
I didn't say
Cranky,
yes.
yes.
Is this what the voices in your head sound like?
Maybe.
Yes, Cranky. Yes.
Yes.
Do the
it.
chaos.
Yes. Yes. Kick the child.
Wait, what now? You've been in the service industry too long, buddy.
You have no idea how badly I want to do that the amount of times a day.
No. I've been in the service industry for several years. I got an idea. I've done, let's see, how many years was I even at McDonald's? Maybe like 4 years at McDonald's, like, no, 3 or 4 years at McDonald's. One of those years as a manager. Worked a year in Baskin Robbins. Actually, wait, was it 4 years? No, I think I did longer than McDonald's. Becoming a manager at McDonald's was the worst decision of my life.
I heard that it is actually the best thing that you can do if you get offered the position of manager at McDonald's, is the best to just refuse it.
Yeah, like for the
Because then
longest
you don't
time.
get, like, overtime.
Yeah, for the longest time, I refused the manager job, but at some point, like, I really, really needed the extra money. So I took the manager job, and all it did was just add, like, I got a little bit of a pay bump, but it wasn't worth the tremendous amount of stress I had to deal with. You know, dealing with a bunch of kids that act like they're doing you a favor just by showing up to work on time.
Mhm.
I don't care if you're late, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah, like we had some kids like okay, like this one guy in particular, like he was a diabetic, so he needed to eat, like well,
Yeah.
he needed to get a meal before work. So he'll show up exactly on time. He'll clock in, and then he'll go on break so he can have his meal before work.
Okay, that means that he doesn't have
Yeah. I had to explain to him, like, no, you got to get in here earlier to have your meal before your work. Like, he couldn't get that through his head. He's like, no, I'm on time. I just need to have my meal. I'm a diabetic. It's like, I know that's something you got to take care of for yourself. when you're clocking, you gotta work, so you gotta get in here early. He's like, no, but I'm a diabetic. I gotta do this. You can't tell me what to do. It's like, I'm the manager. I technically can't tell you what to do.
Just have your meal before work time.
Yeah.
Not during.
Yeah, if you know you need to have a meal, have the meal before work. No. They just couldn't do that. And technically, I didn't have the authority to fire anybody. And they knew that. Because I was a manager, but I wasn't store manager.
Did you have the authority to force them to clock out so that he doesn't get paid for the day?
I did have the authority to kick people out.
Yeah, do that.
But, like the times these guys walk, like this was in McDonald's. Okay, this McDonald's was inside of Walmart, and during the lunch rush, like we get long lines, and they know like we can't, we need people. Like we need extra hands to handle like everything around there. And this is like my first time ever being a manager, and like I made the mistake in thinking like, well, before I was a manager, like, we're all friends, so I'm sure they'll help me out. Like, nope. Because they're thinking, like, oh, we were friends with this guy. He's gonna let us slack off. So, and that's what happened. Now I'm a bit older, more jaded, and I'm a bit more of a hard ass. Don't be friends with your employees.
I yell at interns if they don't listen.
You're either their boss or you're their friend, but you can't be both.
Yeah.
Either that or you terrify the shit out of them.
Okay, so Rin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to continue with your character. So, let's do shopping with your character, right?
Shopping.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going with the battle axe or are you going to stick with the hand axes?
Well,
like you could have the hand axe as a backup. I'm not saying you have to have like one or the other. You just got to think about how you're going to be carrying everything. Why will this link not open? Let's go here.
I want the link open.
yeah, he says I can change things, and everything I buy now will not, I mean, I'm gonna get added to the story, so I can just buy shit now, and I don't have to wait until we're playing.
Okay,
Yeah, I can buy shit.
I wonder if he plans on having you guys Metroid.
What's that?
This is a term I used and a few times, and I understand that players get upset about this, so I kind of let my players know that I'm going to do this before we start a game. When I say you're going to get Metroid is, you ever play a Metroid game?
I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Basically, Metroid is a game that each installment is like, oh, in the previous game you saved the universe, and in this game, for some reason, you lose all your gear.
Yeah, it's like at the beginning of every Metroid game, it's like you start off with all your stuff and you're all badass, but then you trip on a rock and all your stuff falls down a crack, and then you lose everything, and then you just got to try to get it all back. So when I say you're going to get Metroid, it means it doesn't matter what gear you start off with, you're going to lose it all.
Oh no, he basically just told me that because I'm jumping into their pre-existing campaign, we are gonna be in the wilderness where I meet them. So every shopping I did, I would have had to do beforehand. So he's saying I don't have to wait until we find a shop in the wilderness. So I can just update my equipment before we go play.
Okay.
What happens if I type in D&D pirate magical item?
Give it a shot, let's see.
I do have a rabbit foot. I don't know why. Again, I think I won it or something.
I think that's one of the miscellaneous starting items you get as a sailor.
Wait,
Oh, right.
Are these
Pick one, yeah.
for real, or is this like fan-made?
Wait, what I'm showing or what you're looking at?
What I'm looking at.
Link it.
It's from Reddit. I'm literally just looking at if any of these are any good. No. Compass of Homesick, Landlover.
Let's see, if you're gonna be in the woods, you're probably gonna want a bedroll, Ren.
I have a bedroll.
Okay.
I have a bedroll, backpack, mess kit, tinder, torch, rations, water skin, hem rope, 5 javelin, 1 lance, 2 hand axes, a belaying pin, a rabbit's foot, 50 feet of silk rope, a belt pouch, and 1 potion of healing.
I would recommend, because since you already have like a hemp rope and silk rope, either just get 2 things of silk rope.
Yeah.
The hemp rope is just going to be it's heavier than silk rope, and it's just going to weigh you down.
Okay. That's more.
And I cannot find pirate specific magical items. I can find a lot of like homebrew items.
Oh, wait, let's see. Javelin. I think javelin are like strength-based throwing weapons.
Yeah, they are. That's why I have 5.
How are you carrying those?
On my pants.
On your pants? You have
Wait,
5
that's
javelins on your pants?
I have a belt pouch.
Well, javelins are a little bit bigger than a belt pouch. I think they'll be sticking out.
Do you know what a javelin is?
The javelins are essentially spears.
Yeah, throwing spears.
Oh.
Here, let me look up a
Thank
picture of a
you,
javelin.
Thank
Like,
you, mate.
can't I just like have a quiver and put them in there?
There are special quivers for javelins. Here, I'm looking up a picture of javelin for you, so you know. Okay,
These
I'm
things
gonna-
here we go.
are easily the size of you.
Like, are you looking at my stream?
I will in a second. I was smoking for a little bit.
Okay.
Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for
God damn it. Yeah, don't smoke cats. Meanwhile, she lights up a cigarette.
you. Okay.
She has 3 cigarettes in her mouth right now.
Not 3.
4.
When my brother, then my brother finally gets his kid and it's old enough, I'm gonna tell it just pure bullshit.
Okay, so Ren, I got a picture of a dude throwing a javelin.
Oh, how the fuck did I get 5?
Ah,
Those don't fit. No.
Yeah, that's not gonna fit in a belt pouch, that's for sure.
No, we're not gonna go with the javelin then. We're gonna figure something else out.
Pathfinder, Freeport City of Adventure.
Well, you said you have 2 hand axes, right?
Yeah.
You could use those as throwing weapons instead.
Okay.
And those are more manageable. But they don't have the range of a javelin.
Yeah, okay.
But and typically in D&D, you don't really deal with a lot of long distance combat.
Mhm. True. I was
see.
kind of more thinking
I-
using hand axe for climbing and shit. No.
I will be back in a moment.
Right. Well, for climbing, you can actually get a climbing kit. And it has
Okay.
actually, I think you might actually have some of them. You had like a pinions, right? Or pitons.
Mhm. Yeah, pittance, yeah.
Okay, and you got rope, so you use those for a climbing kit. So your climber's kit includes special pitons or pitons, boot tips, gloves, and a harness. You can use the climber's kit as an action to anchor yourself. When you do, you can't fall more than 25 feet from the point where you anchored yourself. And you can't climb more than 25 feet away from the point without undoing the anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, climbing. Let's see. Spider boots. What level? What rarity are slippers of spider climbing? These are uncommon. He probably wouldn't let you have this then. Actually, maybe he would. I don't know. The problem is they're slippers.
Oh, this is cool. I can get the page in my thingy bob.
Oh, the dingy bob? That's the best thing.
I know, the thingy bob is the best. Okay, I'm just
Oh.
gonna go like this.
No, I'm gonna wait till Cranky gets back to mention this. So, are you planning on using a shield run?
No, I don't think I am.
Are you going to be dual wielding weapons?
Yeah.
Now, remember, when you dual wield, they have to be light weapons. That's probably why you have the hand axes, right?
Yeah, I think that's why I did that, yeah.
Okay, because you can't dual wield battle axes, unfortunately. Now, here's the problem with you dual wielding, now that I think about it. When you dual wield, you need to use your bonus action to attack with your offhand.
Yeah.
But with your auras, you also use your bonus action to use your aura ability. So you can't dual wield and use your aura ability. You have to do one or the other.
Okay.
So you could either, like, I don't know, like, how much you really want to use your aura ability, but if you are planning on using it a lot, you could either do like a one-handed weapon with a shield, or go with a two-handed weapon. What do you think fits your aesthetic better?
Dual-handed, I think.
A two-handed?
Yeah.
Well, the options for two-handed weapons, you have pole arms, great axes, great hammers, a great sword. Oh, and I just realized you have a lance. Do you know how big a lance is?
Yeah.
I want to bring up a picture of it anyway.
I've seen 300. I know how big a lance is.
Wait, there were lances in 300?
Yeah.
When? Like, I'm trying to remember the scene where they had lances.
Well, they weren't fighting with them, but they were shown the training thing, you know?
No, those were spears.
Oh.
Like, a lance is way bigger than a spear.
I know what a lance is. I've seen them.
Oh, what is this picture? This looks pretty bad. Now this is Fantasy D&D lance. And she has like a building for a shield. Or a castle for a shield. Alright, so what kind of weapon do you think fits your aesthetic better? If you're gonna go with a two-handed weapon.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, you're really, really keen on using the dual wielding. Trying to see if there's a way we can get around this. What are those clicking sounds? Oh wait, you're on your tablet, aren't you?
Yeah.
See. See, D&D two-handed weapons. Oh, this is good weapons. Oh, there's also the Great Club. That doesn't do much damage, though. Damn dog screaming outside. Yeah, there's the pull. There's the glaive. You know what a glaive is, right?
No.
It's kind of like a really big spear, but instead of a spearhead, it's like a sword. Like it has like a curved blade instead of a tip. Okay, and Great Axe is just a really big two-handed axe. Great Sword is just a really big sword. A halberd. There's different. Wait, actually no. A halberd is like a really, really like long pole with an axe head with a hammer on the back of the axe head. That's a reach weapon, so you could hit people far away. There's a maul, which I think your DM was talking about, which is a really, really big hammer.
Yeah.
A pike, which is a really, really big spear.
Yeah.
And that's it. As far as when the weapons go. Wait, you alright? I heard the beginning of a scream before you got cut off.
Good.
Okay, that wasn't a confident good. What's going on?
I got asked a really weird ass question and slightly disturbing.
Okay, you don't have to share, but after saying it like that, I kind of really want you to.
I got asked because a friend of mine knows I was with Frankie, and he asked me if it was still in my mind to get back together with him. I'm like, I think you have the wrong person because Frankie and I never dated.
So he's getting Cranky mixed up with his sister? Or...
He's getting Cranky mixed up with his sister or with another friend of mine. I'm like... What?
Okay, you should reply as like... ask your friend if they're interested. Like, why are you interested?
I know they are.
Oh, okay. So then don't say that.
I will not.
Since Cranky's not here, do you know if Cranky's interested in your friend?
I'm pretty sure he's not interested in my friend.
Okay. We'd be really awkward, especially since he has Pepper.
Yeah, and considering Cranky's straight, as far as I know.
Oh, your friend's a dude. Well, I didn't know that. I got limited information here.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's so funny. No, I figured out how to download the character sheets, so they're on my tablet, and I can edit them.
Awesome.
Even with page assist and everything, so I got 3 pages.
See, I'm trying to think like what would. It's like I'm trying to think like what might best fit your aesthetic. Like you're a pirate, you're a barbarian. I mean, are you like a very fancy kind of pirate, or you're more of a primitive, primal kind of character?
Well, he's fancy, he's classy, he keeps himself clean and everything.
All right, then a greatsword might work out for you. Because like if you're like more of a primal, like a savage kind of character, I would say like maybe a maul, like it's a really big wooden hammer. But if you're fancy, you could probably go more of an elegant route with a greatsword.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a lot of people don't understand like the finesse you need to properly use a greatsword, like because most like animes and in movies, like people like exaggerate how these big weapons are used. But when I actually watched like HEMA tournaments and watch people use Zweihanders, there's a lot more grace and skill using those weapons than people believe there is.
Mm-hmm.
Have you actually seen a HEMA tournament before?
No.
Do you know what HEMA is?
No.
It's a European martial art that uses it uses like different types of weapons, but I know like great swords and Zweihanders, they're like amongst the weapons used, and there's still tournaments being ran today. A lot of women participate in those tournaments too. Like some people, like sometimes they get all decked out. They actually wear like straight up like plate armor, and then like they participate in the tournaments.
Yeah.
It's really cool. So I'm thinking greatsword might work out for you.
Okay, let's go with greatsword.
Okay, channeling the Cragmar route.
What attack bonus is it?
It's a 2d6 slashing. Weighs 6 pounds. It's heavy and two-handed. Heavy just means that races on the smaller side cannot use them. Yeah, you're fine. You're not a gnome or a halfling.
No. I still want to keep my whip, though.
I'm not taking that away from you. I'm pretty sure you don't intend on using that in combat.
No. Okay, I do want smaller weapons for, when I lose shit. Or throwing shit.
Oh yeah, like the hand axes would still work out fine.
Okay, I'm gonna use those.
Let's see, are there better throwing weapons aside from hand axes? Well, this throwing daggers, darts. Although, I think throwing axe is probably your best bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a range of 20/60. And you know what that means, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Proficiency bonus. What was that?
For your level,
2, right?
3.
3, nice. Inspiration, I don't know. Initiative.
It's your dexterity bonus, which should just be a 1.
Yep. Anything else I need to add here? Okay.
Yeah, aside from any other shopping you want to do, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I was gonna mention this like when Crank was here, but I forgot, and he's taking longer. So before I forget about this, Rin, do you have Hulu?
No, we cannot have Hulu here in our country.
Okay, so then this doesn't really affect you then.
No.
Yes, I found out about this recently. Like, they're jacking up the price by an extra $30.
Oh.
And because Disney is adding Disney Plus and ESPN to the Hulu subscriptions. So they're essentially forcing people to get Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no option here. It's like, boom, your bill is going to be extra $30. Now you have Disney Plus. Which is a pretty scummy thing to do if you didn't want Disney Plus to begin with.
Yeah, it's pretty scummy.
My theory on this is the Disney Plus subscriptions have been dropping.
Yeah.
And their numbers are looking pretty bad. So for the next quarter, to get their numbers to look good, they're forcing people to take Disney Plus and jacking up the prices. So they have good numbers for the first quarter next year.
Yeah.
And most people, they're not going to know about this. Most people don't even look at their bill.
Probably not, no.
So, I don't have Hulu. Now, I definitely don't plan on getting Hulu because it's a scummy thing. I gotta warn my parents about this because they got Hulu.
Yeah, it might be best. No, I tried to get Hulu once, but because of my VPN, it would not work. It's not European friendly.
Wait.
So save yourself the trouble.
Wait, you get a VPN and it won't work for your VPN?
No, because I have a Dutch VPN. And I don't know how to change my VPN. And I don't feel like doing all that.
Well, I mean, I got a VPN. Well, actually, my VPN's turned off. It is Atlas VPN. And it lets me change my regions. The only thing is when I change, I gotta like clear out the cache from my browser. But aside from that, it's like because I was looking for Cowboy Bebop episodes on Crunchyroll, which for some reason we don't have that here in the States.
Stupid.
I mean, I got the box set, so, but I still wanted to see if it was on Crunchyroll. But it is in London, so I just switched over my VPN to London, and that worked fine for me.
Yeah, but I didn't feel like paying for something and having to install a different VPN and all that shit because I don't know how to do that.
What kind of VPN do you have?
I'm Dutch.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, well, I never heard of just a VPN called Dutch VPN. And I mean, let me look up Dutch VPN.
bought anything. It's just
So how do you know you have a Dutch VPN? Or do you just
Because I
not
can
have a VPN? Do you know what a VPN is?
No!
Okay.
I know I can use it to go and stream things from different countries. But it basically changes your location, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My location is permanently set on Dutch, so I have Dutch VPN. That's all I know.
Wait. So you know for a fact you have a VPN, but it doesn't let you change it.
I'm not sure. I think a friend of mine put a VPN laptop at least.
Okay, can you search for the name of this VPN?
My mom is asking what the VPN is. I don't know, Mama. I don't know.
Because like it makes zero sense that you have a VPN that's stuck with your home region.
I don't even think I have a VPN. I just know that I can only stream things from Dutch sites. You know, I cannot get English Netflix.
Okay, we're gonna Sherlock Holmes this. Okay, on your computer.
Okay.
Okay, in your search, type in VPN and tell me what pops up.
The 10 best VPNs of the Netherlands.
Okay. Oh no, I don't mean like in Google or anything. Like in your computer, start tab. This is to search for like whatever VPN you have on your computer.
I have VPN proxy. Wait, that's not true. I don't have that. I can get it for my iPad.
Okay. You don't have any, like your friend didn't have any, put any shortcuts on your desktop for this VPN.
Look at this. My mom is listening in. I'm on my tablet right now. I would have to open up my laptop to see what I have on there, but I don't use my laptop.
Alright, well that explains why you can't find it on your tablet because it's on your laptop.
Oh wait, no I do. I got it. Instant. I do not have a VPN. I can add one, it says, but I don't have one.
Okay, well there we go. You don't have a VPN.
Alright.
Okay.
Mystery solved, y'all. I'm stupid.
Well hey, once I become internet famous and I could get some sponsors, I would try to get Atlas to sponsor me and get some cheap VPNs.
Wait, you have to pay for it?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Now, I don't know how well this works. I'm on, okay, I use the Opera GX website. The Opera GX browser. It's supposed to be really good for streaming because it's like, has low resources it uses a low amount of resources on your PC. It has a built-in VPN.
Oh.
It's like a free VPN. Let's see. Let me connect it, optimal locations. Okay, yeah. It's not the best VPN, but it has a free VPN. And it lets me pick Asia, Europe, and Americas. Those are the 3 locations. That's all it has. Atlas has a hell of a lot more. But, hell, I mean, it's free VPN, so what are you complaining about, right?
Yeah, maybe.
It does have a limited amount of data to transfer, though. It looks like right now it can only transfer 1 gigabyte of data. That's probably not going to be enough to binge on Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty content with what I can watch right now, but, you know, I'm still salty about that movie I can't watch.
What movie is this?
King Knight! I told you this.
King... What? Do you expect me to remember? I got old man brain.
King Man Brain. No, it stars Matthew Gray Gubler, and it's like a comedy thriller about a coven. Did I say it has Matthew Gray Gubler in it?
I think he was mentioned, yeah.
Yeah. And he's just a really good actor, and I just really want to see him play like this down-to-earth witch in a coven, and because I've seen the trailer like 20 times already, and just like, VPN, I would be able to pirate it, but
well, what do you mean pirate it? Like, okay, what is it on? Is it on Netflix?
No, it's not.
Okay, where, like, what legitimate websites we're live on stream right now, and we can't see pirate stuff. So, what sites can you stream this on?
Let me check. I thought it was Watch King's Night. Mama, love me. Where to watch it? Oh, it's not streaming anymore. America. Oh wait, I can change the country. Come on. Oh, my internet is just
streaming.
We do not support your region. Good to know. United Kingdom also doesn't have it.
Let's see, Real Goods. Wait, is it on Amazon Prime? Maybe.
Well, not in my country.
Well, let me check to see if it's on Amazon Prime. Because what we could do is, if I could stream it, I could stream it onto the Discord, so we could all watch it.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm gonna mute your asses though. Oh, it's King Night, not King's Night.
Let's see.
King Night, 2021. I doubt it's on somewhere because, I mean, it came out in August.
Let's see. Amazon Prime. Coupons. No. Movies. Where are the movies? Prime
It got
Video.
a really good score on Rotten Tomatoes though. It got 86. That doesn't say a lot, I know. But it has Matthew Green Company. Netflix. Is it on Netflix? Movie Meeting. Not on Netflix, but Tape House. Wait. If it's on Tape House, I could definitely stream it. Just have to no, it's not. Not available on anything. What is Jane? Ever heard of that?
Okay, it is. I'm not able to find it on Amazon Prime, unfortunately.
It's a comedy horror.
Let's see. It is on Real Good. I don't even know. I haven't heard of that website. Let's see. See, King Knight is not streaming nor available to rent or purchase. Click here to get notified when it's available. Okay, so it was streaming, just not anymore.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me check on Amazon. I just checked Amazon. It's not on
Well,
Amazon.
it came out on August 8th, so I think I just have to wait.
I was saying August 7th, 2021 on this website.
Yeah, something like that.
This website's a liar.
Yeah. August 8th.
Oh, hey, did you know that Matthew Gray Gubler was in this?
I did not know that. I did not. And you think so too, so...
Alright, so... But the idea still stands. If there's anything you want to watch, I could still stream it onto the Discord. Here's the thing though. I cannot stream it on the Loyal Crew chat or VC, since only subscribers are able to get into that. I would need to do this in general. Because if I were to put a paywall on this, I would be doing something illegal. So I needed to put it publicly when I stream it on my legit websites.
Yeah. I get that.
Which reminds me, I do have the Cowboy Bebop anime box set, and I've been meaning to binge watch that. I don't know if you heard about the new live-action horror that Netflix is doing.
Yeah, I think I saw it pop up on recommended for Netflix. I'm not sure if it's already there.
Yeah, it's already there. It's been getting really terrible reviews so far.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's in the top 10 in the Netherlands though. It's number 9. What the fuck?
I wouldn't trust that. I'm pretty sure they're botting the reviews. Because they were pushing... Like, Netflix has such a terrible track record when it comes to live-action anime stuff. It's either terrible or so bad it's good. I don't think it's ever done anything that's actually good when it comes to live-action anime.
Is there a good live-action anime? Nope.
Not from Netflix, no.
From
No,
Netflix?
And Cowboy Bebop is one of my all-time favorite anime series.
Yeah.
It is like
The only thing,
one of the best in the genres.
yeah, the only thing I think that they did a really good job with in transforming either book or anime or TV show to Netflix, I think they did a really good job with The Witcher.
I've heard good things
that's
from
all.
that.
But they completely fucked up Mortal Instruments for me, which is one of my favorite book series ever. I have a fucking few of it on my arm, but they completely fucked that up. I'm scared for the Avatar TV show they're gonna make. I'm a little bit more confident in the Percy Jackson one because that's done by Disney. And it's been 2 years now and they're still costing because they want age appropriate costs and everything.
Yeah, it's like when it comes to anime though, like, okay, they ruined Death Note. Like, they completely changed up the characters, they changed the story up a bunch. Like, it had almost nothing to do with the anime.
Have you seen the Japanese version of Death Note, the movie?
I've seen clips of it. It still looks horrible.
It's
But it's
10 times better than the Netflix one, and
Oh.
it's still shit.
oh yeah, like it's crap, but it's actually accurate to the manga.
A little bit, yeah. It does have some changes, but not too big. I mean, also,
Bleach was terrible. Attack on Titan
Bleach
was
was-
terrible. Yeah, they did a Bleach live
Alchemist
action.
was
Well, I don't know
horrible.
if it was Netflix that did the live action. I do know there was a live action of Bleach. That was terrible. Attack on Titan was terrible.
Horrible.
Netflix did do this one. Okay, there was this one anime I watched. It was like it was a high school anime, but everybody was hardcore gamblers, and the entire
Oh,
high.
yeah, that one was actually, I'm not gonna lie, that one is pretty close to the anime.
Oh yeah,
Because I've seen both,
it's-
and
and that's my
Yep.
problem though. It's like, okay, now just let me get this straight. Story-wise, it was accurate to the anime, but the way anime characters act in animes does not translate well to live action acting.
it
and
does not.
the actors tried acting like anime characters, and it is the cringiest shit when people try to do live action of anime actions.
Yeah, I mean, you saw what Netflix did with Seven Deadly Sins. Like, they jacked that shit.
Oh wait, did they do a live action of Seven Deadly Sins?
No, but the Seven Deadly Sins is now from Netflix.
Yeah, it's like I actually watched the Seven Deadly Sins, and
The quality goes down so bad after
Yeah.
the second season. It's just
wait, did they continue to
Sad.
say? Okay, because I only saw like one episode in the second season, and then there was like nothing. There wasn't
the
anything else.
anime you meant is Kakegurui,
Oh, that was the gambling one.
the gambling one.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Seven Deadly Sins is what I hate the most in Seven Deadly Sins is the main character and the princess.
Yeah.
I like all the other characters, but the main
I
character is
hate
terrible.
I hate Meliodas. He's just. I get why he is the way he is.
But it doesn't make him a good character. He's
Doesn't
super
make him
Mary
good.
Sued. He's a Mary Sued
Yeah.
character who's complete pervert. It's like he gets away with whatever he wants. Like he can never really lose. And like he's just groping, like sexually objectifying pretty much any female character he can. And it's
Mhm.
okay. And
Yeah.
and he has such a blank nothing personality. There was nothing to him.
Nothing.
Everybody else, I like the other characters a lot.
Yeah, I like the other ones a lot. I like the one with the white hair.
Oh, the vampire. I figured you liked that guy.
I don't know, but he's just.
I
when
figured.
that character has a grin, I'm just like, yep.
Hmm. And I'm sure the six-pack abs that kind of helped him a little bit there too.
If they were drawn a bit differently, I think that would have been a great selling point, but sometimes it just makes me cringe a little, the way they drew it.
It's like sometimes it's like this. Has this guy ever heard of bread in his life? It's like there's not an ounce of body fat on him.
Yeah.
Like to the
it's
point, it's like this is unhealthy to a point.
like talk about V-shape, but this is they also completely ruined the Wings series.
Wings. I haven't heard of that one.
Wings. It was, the Wings show.
Oh wait.
TV
Oh, the
show
TV
for-
show, the sitcom.
Like the fairy one.
Oh, okay. No,
Fairy-
I'm sorry. Like
I
here,
think
like here in the States, we actually had a sitcom TV show like a few decades ago called Wings, and that's what I was thinking about.
It's like WINX.
Oh,
The Wings.
oh, okay. Like the cartoon Pixie.
Yeah, with the
Okay.
fairies and the blue.
Okay,
And
I know
Stella.
of it. I haven't actually watched it though.
Well, I grew up on watching that cartoon basically, and it was my favorite thing ever. And when they made a remake with the real life cast, I was like skeptical, and it was even worse than I imagined. It's so bad. They completely changed the lore and the backstories, and they even got rid of the one most prominent POC character that everybody loved. Everybody loved Musa. And they also replaced Flora with Terra, Flora's little sister. And they did the dirty. They did them dirty. And they also added a character that wasn't even in there in the first few seasons. I'm rambling.
Have you heard of the pilot for the Powerpuff Girl live action series?
I've heard rumors, but I was hoping it was a hoax.
It was a real thing. I think it got canceled, or they're reworking it. But I heard of the pilot, seen the script. Do you know anything that happened in that pilot?
I don't know anything. No, I mean I grew up watching the Powerpuff Girls.
I love the Powerpuff Girls.
I watched it for a few years because my mom thought, the devil one.
Oh yeah, it's like that's like one of the best Cartoon Network series ever. Love
I
it so much.
couldn't watch Powerpuff Girls. I couldn't watch Shin Chan. I couldn't watch Dexter's Laboratory.
Wait. Okay, like so your mom didn't let you watch Powerpuff Girls because of the devil character, but why Dexter?
I don't know. I think it was the same reason I couldn't watch SpongeBob is because she thought the voices were annoying.
Oh, so she just didn't want to hear the crap, so you weren't allowed to watch it.
Yeah, basically, and Shin Chan because of nudity, and well, looking back, I understand. But the Powerpuff Girls, really, Mom? Like, I was gay from birth. Like, that had nothing to do with it.
And it's what? It's Powerpuff Girls. Okay, anyway, so I love Powerpuff Girls, but they're what was it, like 6-year-old Superman kind of girls. So here's how the pilot was. They're all grown up.
No.
The entire thing, like the Cartoon Network series, they mentioned their dad sold the rights, their live action rights for Cartoon Network to make that cartoon show, but that's not really them.
No.
And Bubbles is very promiscuous because they keep mentioning how she's always laying on her back with her legs spread.
What?
Buttercup is like a hardcore lesbian, and we know this because she's always having sex with women.
No.
It's like they open up with her kind of leaving the room like she just finished having sex with at least one woman. It's like 3 times is enough in a day for me.
I have to look. Oh my god, they really are grown up.
Yeah, so right off the bat, they completely sexualized the Powerpuff Girls, and the large majority of the show is to just discredit the cartoon show, saying that wasn't real, and just to make a whole bunch of sex jokes. Because that's what fans of the Powerpuff Girls want, right? I don't know what audience they're going for here.
It was apparently very campy, and they're gonna redo it, but they lost Chloe Bennett as Blossom, and I think that was a very smart choice from that Chloe person.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people hated what they read in that pilot. Oh yeah, and the Power Girl, here's the thing: it's they're all supposed to be sisters, but they were all a different race. I didn't get that either.
Why?
Because inclusivity is like that's the thing that's going on in Hollywood now. It's like we need to have like at least one of every race. They're playing everything. So these three sisters, they're each a different thing.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and
I mean, they
Professor
could
X,
make that
and they kind of made
work.
Professor X to be like the bad guy because he's like selling their rights without their permissions. Because you know, white man bad.
White man bad.
Yeah.
White cis man bad.
So
And,
yeah, people hated that, and now they're redoing it, and I just want them to cancel it. It should not exist.
for you as well.
Just continue the Powerpuff Girl cartoon show. I'd watch a new Powerpuff Girl like season cartoon show.
I would as well. Yeah,
What was that line from Batman? It's like sometimes like no wait, was it Batman or no? I think it was Spoonie experiment. Like if you're not lucky to die early, you'll live long enough to see everything you love turn to shit.
It's basically what's happening. Because reboots of everything.
It's like we can't think of anything original. Let's remake it.
Like, just give me another season of Young Justice. I really liked that show. It was way too short. And everything gets rebooted. Fuller House is rebooted. H2O is rebooted. Couldn't they just stop?
And what bothers me is like they always try to make these dramatic changes to make it completely different from the original. And when the fans of the original don't like the changes, they insult the fans. They say like, well, you're being like ist, like you're racist or you're sexist or you're this other ist kind of thing for not liking the changes they're making.
Yeah, like with the whole Mulan reboot and everything, they changed a lot of the lore in the movie, and there was no Mushu. And like, if you're gonna base it on the cartoon movie, have Mushu. If you're gonna base it on the actual legend, base it on the actual freaking legend. Yeah,
they had this weird thing in between. Okay, so from my understanding, they made this movie strictly to try to get the Chinese audience.
Yeah.
The Chinese audience, like with the original Disney movie, they didn't like Mushu.
Yeah.
So I understand them getting rid of Mushu if they're going strictly for the Chinese audience.
Yeah.
But of course, some of the reasons they didn't like Mushu was, well, and this is going to be a hot take, there's a little bit of racism going there because Eddie Murphy played Mushu.
Yeah, no, I figured that.
And see, and as far as the legend goes, like they did not stick anywhere near close to the actual legend. Because this one YouTuber, she actually started her YouTube career just by complaining about Mulan, and she went deep into the actual lore, and with what Mulan is. There's, I forget what it's called. It's like not an epic tale, but there is folklore based around Mulan, and they kept almost none of it. You know, they turned Mulan into like a superhero right off the bat with superpowers. While the entire point of the Disney, not just the Disney Mulan, but in the folklore was like, she didn't have these advantages. She used her brains to overcome these disadvantages, and she was able to succeed despite it all.
Mm-hmm.
It's
quite a big mess.
Yeah, we'll turn her into an Avenger character. She has superpowers now.
Like, they're gonna make a remake of Disney's Hercules. Now, one thing you should know is that Disney's Hercules is my absolute freaking favorite Disney princess movie ever. And yes, Hercules is a Disney princess. I will fight you on this. I've had this discussion with Flame not too long ago.
You know what? I'll accept it. Go ahead.
They're going to remake it, and I've seen their cast picks, and they won me over with Danny DeVito as Phil.
Well, he played Phil in the original.
He played Phil, and he was gonna play Phil again.
That's awesome.
And that is why I'm like, you have set my bar of expectations so high. And then I saw who plays Hercules, and I lost my shit.
Who is it?
Because Wise, I think that's a really smart choice. Because he's a very versatile actor. He plays Eggsy in Kingsman.
Yeah, I haven't actually watched Kingsman.
It's a really good movie. Both of them are really good. Can't wait for the next one. But yeah, I think his name is Talon or something. Really cool name, by the way. But him as Hercules, I can definitely see.
Okay, right now I'm looking up the cast here. Go on.
Live action. Okay. But there were a lot of different rumors. But except I think
Live action Hercules cast. Hercules. Richard Madden.
a lot of different names going on.
Let's see, I'm looking up Richard Madden so I can get a picture to the name here. Huh. I don't know. Like, maybe? Yeah, okay, like, I'm looking at the picture, it's like, okay, you said he's a versatile actor, and I'll believe you.
Wait, are you looking at the same one I am?
Let's see, here's who should... Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't their actual cast. This is somebody saying, here's who should play each of the main characters. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Cast
no,
in Disney's live-action Hercules movie. Who should... I don't want to hear who should. Who is...
Okay, let me just try and find it.
Yeah. Noah Centineo.
Hercules remake cost. Idris Elba as Zeus. What?
Yeah, like the list I'm getting to say has different names. The only one that seems to match is Danny DeVito still playing Phil.
Yeah, that's the only thing that.
Okay, I keep getting like this. All these other websites are saying like who should play this or who should play that. I'm not getting any. Like this is who Disney actually hired.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck it is. Confirmed.
And this other site says Tom Holland should play Hercules. I don't know.
Yeah, as young Hercules. Yeah. Audrey Plaza as Megara. I'm so in for that. Payne Jonah Hill also in for that.
Disney fans already know who they want. Yes. Okay, no, that's not what I want.
Okay, wait.
Oh, here we go. Here's the IMDb. Here's the Hercules 2022 IMDb.
Okay.
Okay, no, this isn't accurate either. This is just this person's picks for Hercules. Okay. Thank you, IMDb, for jerking me around there. Although they have Elijah Wood. They want Elijah Wood to play young Hercules.
He's in his 50s.
I think he's older than me.
But Audrey Plaza, she also plays in Criminal Minds. Anyway.
Wait, The Rock, Dwayne, okay, new Hercules movie cast. Danny DeVito, Ingrid Bolso, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Ian McShane, Rufus Swell, Joseph Fiennes? Wait, why do they have John Hurt? He died 4 years ago.
John Hurt is the voice of the dragon in Merlin.
Yeah, he's dead. Why is he... Okay, this is... You're failing me, Google. I am going to use Bing.
Why can't I find anything?
I think whatever list of actors you might have found
that's
might have been
not
another
accurate.
wish list.
Damn it. Achilles live action reboot. Everything we know so far.
Which is probably a lie.
It's by Screen Rant. Okay, that's a licorice commercial. If you can hear it, it's bonkers.
No, I can't hear it. I'm fine.
Okay, good.
I'm safe. Oh, anyway, Ren, when are you planning on going to play this game with your friends?
Tuesday.
You said today?
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. Are you going to be streaming this?
Don't think so, no.
You can.
I can.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I've never met this group of people before. Well, I know a few of them. I've seen them. But the only one I know is Winnie.
I'm just really curious how you're going to be playing this character. I want to be a fly on the wall in this room.
I want to be flying a wall. I will give you all the highlights. They don't even have a director yet. Okay.
Alright, if they don't have a director, I doubt they're going to have a cast. They're probably still looking for people.
Yeah. Everybody's saying, oh, I want Ariana Grande to play Megara. I'm like, no. God, no. I'm not be on board with that. Nothing against the woman itself, but there's so many better picks for Megara. Like actual actresses.
Tell us how you really feel.
I mean, be a really good Megara, I think.
No, I mean, I agree. Like, you know, if you're gonna get like a musical talent, they need to have some acting, like like acting experience. Like just throwing like a musician in there without acting experience, and you're gonna get another one of those there's that one vampire movie that had what's her name in it? Like I think it was Blade. No, it wasn't Blade.
Yeah.
Like I am completely blanking all the names here, but every time
Yeah,
like
but
they just
Ariana Grande does have acting experience, but TV show acting experience and not movie acting experience. There's difference between playing the same character for years on end than playing one character properly in a good movie. Hopefully. Good movie.
Yeah, and was the character she was playing on TV probably just herself? Like just her own personality? Like was she just reading lines or was she acting?
Exaggerated a lot. No, she was acting. I mean, she was pretty good in playing her, I think Kat was the name of the character, and she was really good at playing Kat. I really liked her character a lot. But I don't know. I don't think I can see her as Megara. Maybe because I have such high standards for Megara or whatever the fuck it is. But she's like really special to me, so I'm just like nitpicking everything probably. It will be very hard to please me.
Okay, that sounds like a best quote possibly. Wait, nope. Again, if I type that down, people are gonna know that you said that to me. Never mind.
No, type it down. I've not been into the best quotes a lot.
Let's see. Wait, do we have another announcement? Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to announce my stream today.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like anybody ever jumps into my streams. Except for Nightingale. We got one person jump into the stream, and I didn't even announce it. So that's one for the month. But anyway, I see Mr. Gabitz is stirring, so I need to go ahead and clean up his cage. Let him out. And need to wake up Silly. I'm pretty sure her bed captured her again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's been an hour and a half now, I think. No, 2 hours.
No, it's been
2 hours.
2.5 hours about.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So thank you, Ren, for showing up. I hope you have a lot of fun with your game.
Yeah, thanks. I will let you know how it goes, and if I do something stupid, I'll be sure to explain it in detail.
Excellent.
So,
Bro, love hearing that. And thank you, Cranky, for showing up. I hope your computer gets better. And tomorrow, let's see, yeah, we're going to be fishing again Final Fantasy 14. So
Nice.
if you're watching this on replay, I hope you guys had fun. Thank you again, and later.
Bye.